Hello everyone, welcome on back to Riverbend Springs. Alright, so I think first things first, we'll get a worker put out on this field, the field we just planted last time. We'll have him do the fertilizing. You'll need the second layer on it, so better get that done now rather than later and end up having to put narrows on or anything. So I would probably ideally get the grass field mowed today. We don't have a ton going on. A lot of the fields don't have any desperate need of attention at the moment outside of the one we just planted last time. I think we'll get a mower. I don't think we'll buy one because the goal is to upgrade the chicken pen today. I think we'll just rent one for the time being. We'll lease it for this time. I would not be surprised if we're looking to be buying a lot of these mowers and stuff the next time around. We have a pretty good stockpile at the current moment for hay, but never a bad idea to get a little bit more. Plus, I think we're about to the point where we can upgrade the goat pen. We're just going to be saving, be able to do that. So getting a nice stockpile would not be a bad thing. The ultimate goal would be to hopefully have goats and sheep in the same pen. We can start working towards some rope then, using the wool. We can bring that to the playground. And the grain elevator museum is on to the next stage right now. Oh, we can bring the last bit of seeds with too. Yeah, right now it needs planks and long planks. We have all of the long planks over there that we need. It's all in storage. But for planks, we were quite a bit short. So I have switched the large sawmill to doing just planks for the time being. I think we need like 6,000 liters more if I remember correctly. We can hop over there real quick. Take a gander. Yeah, we have 2,000 liters in there, so we'll need 6,000 more at least. We do have one pallet already spawned. I put it on the trailers from the small sawmill. And I do have a really small deadwood contract to collect. $750. I think it was like 7 trees. Wasn't a ton, but oh yeah, I suppose I got the seeds on the front. I was like, 100 liters of seeds. Where the heck did I get that from? We'll just put that over here. Then we'll have a worker work on this. I think I've gotten all the trees I wanted to cut out of there. Obviously, there are some fairly large ones left. But like I said, I wanted to keep some there just as, decor. Plus, I mean, you want a little bit of shade for your sheep and your goats. Still had enough solid fertilizer. I'm kind of surprised we actually have enough. I've been pleasantly surprised how long that has lasted. Actually, once that's mowed, we could do that the second layer as well. I don't think it matters as long as it's done before mowing. I don't think it really matters then. But alright, well, we'll actually need this hooked up to the trailer. Alright, so let's go and get the chickens sold. Alright, so let's get these sold. There's quite a few, small amounts here and there with them. I think we're making money from what we bought them at. Not a ton probably, but we probably are making a little bit back on this. I haven't really checked out what the price of chicks are though. Probably a decent amount. Yeah, $50. It's probably about net even in the end. Now I'll just get this out of the way. Alright, so we'll get this sold. It does have 300 liters of wheat in there right now, but it's not too much. Well, getting 1,100 bucks back on the sell is not too bad. And let's go to animals, chickens. $79,000. Not cheap. It's probably the best bet because it's the largest pen. Everything else is 30 or 20. I think we could probably put a right in here. You can put a solar panel on? Wait, what? I'm just now realizing this. I did not realize that was a thing until just now. I do want to probably get this sold. It seems like it's going to be in the way. Alright, there we go. Seems like it's going to be in the way for the pen. I did not realize that you could put stuff on top until just now. If it was a little bit cheaper, I'd be willing to see if it... Oh, I still got that small collector, which I don't think we're really making money on. I'm not really sure. It's $3,000, which is quite a bit, though. And yeah, I'm sure there's trees and stuff slightly in the way. Yeah, I'd be curious if anybody knows, if you put the solar panels on top of the roof, do you get like a decent amount of money from that? It doesn't show, obviously, similar to... Where is that? Yeah. It tells you how much money you make in a month. So, is it similar to that? Not really sure. Honestly, I think I'll put this solar panel back down, which I probably shouldn't have took the other one down then, but... Yeah, we'll get a little bit of money back on that then, but... There we got the chickens. I don't think we'll need to take out any of the surrounding trees. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I would assume it'll give you a decent amount if you put solar panels on the top, similar to the decoration solar panel generator. Well, it's not a decoration, but I would assume it'd be similar to that, but I've been wrong before. I just didn't want to risk the money on that. But it will be nice to know for future reference. A lot more customization with this than I had realized. I don't think that's a mod either, so... Pretty sure this trigger's pretty sensitive for this building. Take it all but 60 liters. Well, dang. We'll just leave that there then. We can empty it once they need 60 liters, which probably won't be very long. Alright, so let's buy... I don't know about 250 of them, but... I always get one rooster. It's just my thing with the chickens. I always just get one. And we could get a handful more of the chicks. Like 25. Now we do 30. Then we'll have, in 6 months, we'll have 30 more that'll be ready to start laying eggs. I don't know what the reproduction rate is, like how... it just said that older than 6 months can reproduce. Possible we could be getting that pen full pretty quick, which is kind of the hope, would be to get full pretty quick. I think we'll go ahead and do the hoeing for this here. By the time we're done with that, I would imagine this field will need the tethering. We'll do hay. I don't think we'll do silage again. Doesn't quite make sense for us to do silage right now. We don't have a need for it. Put on good old steering assist. Okay, let's take off. Well, I think I'll go ahead and start a time lapse for this, so I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so we're just about done here with the hoeing, and it looks like they just got done with the mowing, so... And it is December, so we might actually have oats to sell. I just thought of that because I saw that field over there and remembered, oh hey, that's almost ready to harvest, which... that was oats. So I kind of want to take a gander at the oats price, kind of see if we want to sell it now, take a risk, sell it next month alongside the oats in that field. Alright, so let's take a gander here. Okay, they look good. Alright, so oats, 75,000. It's about 1,000 away from the very max price. Value at all stations. I prefer to sell that, I believe, Terminal 2. Could take a look at where the grain mill is. If it's nearby. Oh, it's not too far. Terminal 2 is right across the river. I think we'll sell it now then. $1,000 for max. That's pretty dang good. You know, we could risk it and it'll be less. So I'll have to actually put the last 60 liters away. Alright, let's get this sold. It was 70,000 total, but that's if I sold everything, which probably could. Almost $100,000. So we might be looking at potentially goat pen fairly soon. We do get some money back, obviously, in selling the animals and such, which is kind of probably the worst part, is we'd have to sell the animals to do it. Because there is no trailer capacity or anything that's large enough. Before I go to the next month, I would like to get whatever we have for planks down to the Grain Elevator Museum. That way it can continue processing that. This is almost as another one. And actually, I just thought of something. If I would have been a little bit smarter with this, I could have rented the grain mill, and we could have did flour with all of the oats. Pretty sure there's oat flour, so that was kind of quite unfortunate. We could have made a little bit more money. Pretty sure there's oat flour. I should double check. Yep, oat flour. So yeah, we could have got quite a bit, like 40,000 liters of flour. Not sure if there's much that we could have made with the said flour, if you could bring it to a different production or something, but I would imagine that would have been worth more than the oats. I haven't really checked prices on a lot of the goods and stuff. I check them as I'm, gonna go and sell something or make a decision. Oh, hey, should I get the production? Will it make financial sense? All right, let's get the last bit here sold. We could double check actually what the price is. So, where is it? Here we go. Oats. Max is about 1,800. Let's look at flour. And flour's 2,300, almost 2,400. So we would have made decent amount extra in the end. Like, what, 500 bucks extra per 1,000 liters? Which is quite a bit. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. Maybe doing some oats wouldn't be such a bad thing if we could just go ahead and make flour out of it if we time it out right. Obviously, it adds an extra step, so we'll have to bring it to a sell point after we bring it to the grain mill. But it might be financially worth it. Alright, so it looks like they're making pretty good progress over here. Do I wanna grab that trailer now and bring them over? It won't take too long for them to have this full pallet here. Yeah, we probably can. Gives the work a little bit more time to get ahead in there. Otherwise, we're gonna be basically messing around with each other the whole time. Bumping into each other. It's not very fun. So we'll just, well, actually, you have to use super strength to get this loaded. Because the front loader's over there. Oh, there we go. We'll head up to the big sawmill. I'll probably fast forward time a little bit in there just so we get the other pallet to spawn as well. And we'll get 4 of these brought down there that we should be, like I said, 2,000 liters short then of getting to the next stage. But we should easily have that next month. There's 16 grand, so we'll be about 2,000 liters short, right? Yeah, about 2,000 liters. Hopefully they'll keep it running through into next month. That way we don't have it stop at all. I would, prefer it not to stop at least. But yeah, we'll have a bunch of money into wood chips next month, actually. I usually have this set to go to the grass field, but that's probably not the best idea right now. Okay. But yeah, they did raise the price of wood chips a lot in 25. I think it used to be like 400, maybe 500. Now it's like 1,500, 1,600. Quite a big difference. It's definitely worth, actually selling it. And to think in Survival Challenge 2, I had wood chipped I basically chipped the entire forest that I made at one point. I would have made way more in 25 than I did in 22 doing that. We made pretty good money doing it in 22, so. Yeah, this is a little bit kind of out. Not very well windrowed right at the end here. I will get automatic drop on. I want to get the largest size, of course. Just cleaned up right at the end there. There we go. Alright, there we go. Off we go. Well, I'll go ahead and do a time lapse for this, so I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so we're just about done here with the baling. Looks like we'll get at least this bale full and then another partial. Looks like most of the bales are, of course, on this side of the field. As far as they basically can be from where they get stored. I'll put the partial just next to the pen. Let's see, a big amount's missed. Yeah, I do realize there's a bit of a top of a tree over there. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, there's a deadwood in this area. It's a part of a deadwood. Shocking, I would expect it to disappear, obviously, but it's, pretty sure it's stuck in the ground? No, it's not stuck in the ground. I'll have to get this brought down to the sawmill then. Oh, actually, I guess I can bring it up to the one in here. I thought it was stuck in the ground. Never mind. Yeah, it was literally like 100 liters. So, yeah, not a ton. I'll get this returned as well as the mower. And unload unfinished bale. That dropped, and we'll get the mower and that returned. I'll return the mower, and we'll return the baler. Well, yeah, that's about everything for today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.